What's up, badass Blackdesertmobile fans? In this video, I'm going to cover the Invoker Buffs that just came to the Korea server. She did get 4 reworks on some of her skills. Power Surge got a major rework, while the other ones are slightly smaller. One of them is she just loses a super armor. She does get a super armor in the arenas, so an extra immunity as well. I'm going to cover all those in detail. If this is your first time here, make sure you check out the description down below for additional badass Blackdesertmobile content. You won't be disappointed. And with that being said, let's dive right in. So this is the patch notes from the Korean server. Residual lightning, wave of cracks, current wave, and lightning. That's what they're translated over to. One of these skills does get a super armor in the arenas now. Lightning is the power surge skill, and this is the one that got a complete rework. So she lost her stun. The cooldown time's been removed. The damage has been increased by like 745% for PvE and then 45% for PvP. I'm going to cover all of those. Up first, we're going to cover Cataclysm, which is Wave of Cracks. Changed so that the super armor, when using the technology, the skill effect, can be applied in the arenas. So now the super armor works in the arenas, which is huge for small scale PvP, getting that extra immunity. The skill attack speed has been increased, so that way I did test it right here as well. So 1.65 is what it was previously, and you can actually see the difference. It is a lot quicker, so visually you can see it right here. And then for the updated rework speed, it's coming in at 1.47. So that's a little over 0.2 of a second increase. So that's very nice. And the super armor now, Cataclysm is definitely a must-needed skill for all PvP aspects. Smithy did demo this in his video for the Invoker video. He just came out with it, so make sure you head over to his channel and check it out. I will link it in the description down below as well. The next rework is to Voltaic Burst. The maximum number of uses has been increased once, from 1 to 2 times. So now there's 2 initial charges. They changed the effect, the sub-skill, from deepening increased maximum number of uses, so they took that away from the sub-skill, and they added forward guard, and the skill attack speed has been increased. This Voltaic Burst got a huge update. So 1.53, a huge rework. It's definitely a very, very nice rework. Forward guard, 2 more initial charges, and it increases the skill cast speed. So the previous one you saw there, the new cast speed, is coming in at 1.42. And previously it was 1.53, so that is a little over 1/10 of a second quicker. You still have super armor for this skill. It does not apply in the arenas. You do get that forward guard now, which is massive for the skill, and 2 initial charges. So again, this is a super skill update for this for PvP. Next is Lightning Storm. They're calling it Residual Lightning. The effective super armor when using the technology has been moved to all optical technology. So if you notice here, it says grant super armor when using the skill, and it inflicts daze on hit. And the update is the super armor's gone. It's gone. No more super armor on that skill. It says it's been moved to all optical technology, is what the buff says. But I'm assuming what they mean is it's been removed from all optical technology, all optical skills. I'm not exactly sure, but it has been removed, and that was a super armor that was used in the arena. So you gained one, and then you lost one. So that wasn't, a buff. That was more of a nerf to that skill. Next is the big one, Power Surge. They're calling it Lightning. Changed the technology's behavior and adjusted the PvE and PvP damages, as you can see below. Reduced the skill's cooldown time by 2 seconds, taking it from a 6 to a 4-second cooldown time. The maximum number of uses has been increased once, from 1 to 2 times. So you get 2 initial charges on a 4-second cooldown time. Crazy. The maximum number of penetrations has been increased by 1, and the effective super armor has been not applied in the arena, has been added. So now you get super armor skill, but not in the arena. They also removed that stun. You saw the damages down below. It went from 1,000 to 600% times 3 hits. That is 1,800% damage, so it's a little over, it's about 800% damage increase on the skill. And then for the PvP damage increase, it went from 766 to 270% times 3, which is 810%, which is a 45% increase on the damage for PvP. So it's not massive for PvP, And for large scale PvP, you are getting that super armor now. You lost your stun, the days on it, unfortunately. 2-second cooldown or 4-second cooldown time on 2 initial charges, though, is pretty awesome. So Power Surge is definitely a much needed skill now. That is all of the updates for the Invoker class, all 4 of the skills. The Power Surge obviously is the big one. They did lose that super armor in the arenas, but then you gained one, so they pretty much swapped them. You did get that super armor applied to Power Surge, but not in the arenas. So overall, definitely a good buffs for the Invoker. Not as nice as the Archmage, but the Archmage definitely needed them a lot more. Thank you guys for tuning in. That covers everything. If you haven't seen Smithy's Invoker PvP video, make sure you head over to his channel and check it out. I will link that in the comments. Thank you for tuning in as always. And with that being said, I will see you next time.